Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video, where you might not see a computer screen, but instead a beautiful model, which we'll be painting. I know, surprising. And, well, it ain't that surprising actually to look at, or that good too. This is a Warmachine ironclad. It is beautiful. A bit of a mess up with the priming, so that should be fun to paint. But otherwise, it'll be fine. So, this ain't a painting tutorial. This is just something for watching. These guys, what he should look like, but bigger. So, we're just gonna grab our blue and shake it. Shaking is required when painting. I get my brush and wet it. Dry off any excess water. Open the pot. And peer inside the beautiful loveliness of I got paint on my finger. It just happens when you're painting. Get some paint, and we're gonna go in. Not fair, that's fine. We're bound to make mistakes. Ooh, I like that. Alright. So we're not going to stop painting the blue. As the whole thing is, I'm going to paint all my pieces a certain color. And the pieces that I want a certain color first. And then, after that, we go to a different color. And I truly wait until I'm done painting all my colors in to worry about touch-up jobs. They're really not that bad. Like, mess-ups aren't as bad as people think. And this really ain't that bad of a job. Touch-up ain't that hard, and painting is kind of fun and relaxing. And kind of simple when you think about it. Not that simple, it's still kind of difficult. And there's a reason for priming, which is just spray painting the model. It helps the paint adhere to the model. It was just for plain plastic. It'd be kind of hard for the paint to adhere to it. And we are going to, I think we can try to paint here too, with whatever excess paint I have on the brush. Come on. And we're done for that bit right now. We're going to let him dry. We're going to wash the brush in our water, which I will move here so people can kind of see what's going on. But before us, we're going to wipe off whatever paint we have left on the brush, and we let him sit for a minute while we let him dry. And while we do that, I'll show the models I have painted. A Lancer. The shade is the only shade I have left, being Sarium Sepia, because I spilled the other one. So, he's pretty decent actually. He got a lot of messed ups though in the back, so that's kind of upsetting. And you have the Firefly, who was difficult to paint, but I like the job. And less bad mess ups in the back. So, hooray! And we set him down. The thing about him is that he's exactly the same as the body, the arms, and the head's the only different parts, so they weren't that hard to paint. And we go back to the ironclad, as we do the second bit, which is shake the exact pot of paint again. Dab in water. Dry off the brush, so we just got wet. Push him back, and we grab a... Put some paint in the brush, and we go over the exact same areas we were just at. And the reason being, well, it wasn't that good of a coat to begin with. And we go to areas that could use some touch-up. Like, this second coat will help get rid of any painting lines from the brush brush lines. And it's going great. Yeah, I haven't gotten all the models blue parts. Jesus Christ. We will do that after I'm done painting the big parts of the blue. Alright. This is definitely a difficult model to paint, though. And you can actually see how long it takes to paint something. Only problem with painting, it takes a long time. So, the colors we'll be using are the so far to seal blue, I believe. Iron Breaker, because it's a good metal color. Brass Scorpion. And I feel like that's it. Maybe we'll use Xanthar Blue. We're going to use Xam Sepia as that is the shade. And that's really it. I need to do bases for them. That's really all. Like, these paint jobs aren't complex. It's really like 3 paints. And that's a good thing. It keeps the model less complex. I have a lot of paints. But it's fine. So we take a check, and the model seems to be fine. Some mess-up jobs there, which we will take a smaller brush, get this one wet, and put just a dollop of paint on. And we go to these areas, and we quickly and efficiently color in those areas. Now this is a detail brush. We don't want a lot of paint on it, which can be a problem to do. Since we're trying to do details here and not the rest of the model, and we want breaks between these paint jobs, ain't only much I can do besides that for the time being. So, the only problem with painting is the amount of waiting you have to do. It can get very boring very quick. But otherwise it's fine, and I quite enjoy painting for someone who doesn't like to do time-consuming tasks. So, if we get that out, if someone say, I'd rather watch paint dry, well, you should tell them to do modeling, because that's really all you do. Now, when it comes to paint job, I do not know what I'm going to do for these. Because I normally do this color, the Brass Scorpion, and then do the Iron Breaker underneath. But I don't know if I want to do Brass Scorpion for this, Iron Breaker here, and do Iron Breaker dots. Or if I want to do a different color, which I can take a look. And there isn't really a color I want to use. So yeah, we'll do probably that. Brass Scorpion, Iron Breaker, Diblets. Niblets. And the only problem with the models is that it can look very complex when you're starting off, but it's fine. It looks complex, yes, but that's okay. So, we're gonna get to the rest of the blue now. Water, dry, and pop the cap of the pot open, and we're gonna pick the model up, and we're gonna paint where the leg is now. I'm running out of paint on the brush. We're gonna get some more, just a bit more paint. Yeah, all of this video will be silent, unfortunately, because I can't really talk about paint the entire time. We use the brush to get up any big mess ups I got. Alright, we're gonna set them down, close the pot, wash the brush, and then clean the tip. There you go. And if you ever want to do it, this is very simple. Self-healing mat, pretty much a cup of water, brushes, and paper towel, which is right there. Very simple. Very, very simple. That's all nice, clean dust. This is really the only problem with watching someone paint, and since I can't speed up footage, this is what people have to deal with. Yep, here's a painted model, alright. I think it's good enough. We're gonna take the brass scorpion, and we're gonna shake it a bit. So I think it's good enough. We're going to pop the lid, take our brush, which dip, dry. Yep. And we're gonna apply it onto the areas I want. Alright here. Okay, that is one side done. Get some more paint for the next area. Alright here. Need a little more paint for this side bit. Ow. And since this model is going to have a lot of brass scorpion on it, we should be able to do more pieces of the brass scorpion. Just because the model has so much of it, that I spend less time needing to worry about actually if I did do and needing to rest. There we go. Let's get the inside of the hand now. There you go. Okay, there we go. I turn to the back, and I think I want this area to be paint on the brass as well. The problem with it is it's silent, and it's fine being silent. I kind of enjoy silent painting. Well, it never hurts to be able to talk to someone while doing fun activities. I think I want these caps to be bronze as well, or brass. Holy crap. Ow. Okay. Alright, this is much better for my legs. Ooh, that was close. Now these areas are dry, so we can go over them with some. Just making sure that they actually work correctly. And we're going to wash the brush vigorously. And then dry the brush. Not vigorously this time, but just normal. So now, we have a beautifully painted model. And yeah, he looks blue and brass right now, but that's for the time being. He won't for much longer. This is the really biggest problem I have with painting. It's the amount of waiting. Because we wait here for paint to dry, but since there's not that much paint on the models, it's actually pretty easy. We're going to tackle some iron breaking next, so let's just get to shaking. Okay. I got water as well, because that's important. Always nice to have water. Alright, so pop the pot open. And the biggest area, I'm gonna leave a hammer. Some more paint on the brush. Oops, it isn't. Some more paint on the brush. Cool. So that's gonna iron breaker done. Get some on the brush. I'm gonna paint it here. Right there. Beautiful. Just beautiful. We need to go back with the detail brush here. Crap. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's a really difficult part too. This is the good part about the painting and doing pieces by pieces. I don't really have to worry about messing up as much because I just go over it when I do the revision piece bit of the modeling. That's gonna be a difficult one. So crap, that model. I'm not painting on the bottom of the model. I'm not used to painting on front of a camera, so I'm used to painting farther and farther away. Alright. I think I want right here to be more iron breaker. I'll paint his arms as well. Stretch just a bit. Get back into the action. God. Go over shape this again. Ow. See how much paint I can get out of this without getting any from the pot. Ow. I painted a good amount of it without any new paint from the pot. Oh crap. Paint some of his feetsies. And I'm not done painting Ironbreaker yet. But while that dries, I'm going to take a small break and stretch my back. Alright. Now that I have stretched, it is a lot easier now to paint a model. Stretching is important, people. Alright. So, feet to paint. Most of the body is now painted the exact same color, which does mean now the bronze pops. That is nice, I like that. I'm actually going to take this right here. A toothpick. I'm going to clean up the pot. This ain't anything bad, it's just dried up paint. Push it all to the side, because it's not important. The pot looks much better. And we proceed to shake it, so all our progress was ruined. So now, we need to paint areas that I missed, like insides of heels, the feet, grab our brush, straighten it out a bit. Get out of here, bug. Right there. Clean up some bits that I missed. Alright, so we're gonna let that sit for a bit. And we're gonna just lean back and relax. Alright. We're going to look and see where I still need paint. The hands, these bits, which should be brass, right there. And some touch-up jobs being the hands, that grip of the hammer. These, up here, and there. Alright, so not that much left. And we're going to figure out what colors everything needs to be. So, these need to be brass. I think these could go as iron breaker, and this would go to brass. In there will be iron breaker or brass. These can be brass. So let's take care of brass first. Since iron breaker seems to be more on brass than anything else, I think a good idea. Just a little more. So that's that, and we're gonna get the brass of the handle. Okay, there we go. A little more on the brush for these knee pads. Fashionable knee pads. And we gotta do some touch-up work up there too. Almost started painting the hand. That wasn't a bad idea. But here I missed. And I want to paint these handles brass as well. Do touch-up work of the iron breaker. Yeah, he definitely needs some more paint on the brush. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. So wash this and let paint dry. There's really ain't much else I can do. Ow. Nuts. They suck. Alright. We're gonna look at the model of the hole and figure out what else I still need to do. Touch up in the leg area, definitely. And the hands, and touch from the body. Alright, ain't much left to do. That's good. So the touch-up work will be done with this guy. Tiny brush. There's a lot of paint in it. So I'm going to take a second to clean this. Okay. So what I need to touch up is here, 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 and here, and here. Yeah, not that much. Alright, so let's take care of the feet first. That will be iron breaker. Grab a little bit. Then we just flip the body over, and we get tiny little details. Okay. Crap. Cross contamination of paints. Well, the paint's dry now. Alright, well that dries. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something real quick. I'm back. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. Okay. So, close that. We now take a look at the rest of the model. Mess ups on the leg. Still need to be taken care of. Alright. No one will notice that. Fine at messing up there. Right, okay. So, now, unfortunately, we wait, again, for the model to be dry. Because, only the problem with painting, it takes a lot of waiting. So, painting is very easy to explain. Open thing, wet brush, dry brush, open thing, dab brush, and then start painting. Alright, let's see if I can do this in under an hour. Got 9 minutes to do this, and we gotta, like, speed run this shit. Alright, so, I'm gonna get blue out now. Alright. So that is that done. Then close that. Wash off paint. And then immediately grab the brass scorpion and shake it. Move the water cup. Alright. See, I'm okay with kind of a shoddy paint job here because it kind of looks nice. And we gotta clean up here. The things here are fine. I think this is the only area now that needs a scorpion put on it at the moment. Shit. I missed a spot that was meant to be blue. Oop. Pull it off. Alright, so that's that done. Then I need the big brush to mix up Iron Breaker, get the brush wet. And I'll paint the hands. Alright. Clean up just there. And the hard hand. This hand has an item in it. And that's definitely a problem. Yep, already got some of the hand on. I'm going to get my tiny detail brush out. Ooh, crap, that is a lot of mess up there. now we do the final stage. As I'm like one single thing away. We're gonna shake the pot up, get a little driblet of paint on it to get the last area. Any bits I messed up here. Any bits I missed there. And I am done painting him. And we're gonna clean the brush off. And we're gonna wait like a minute for these to dry. And will be not sub 1 hour. But close. So the last thing I need to do now is just shade him. Meaning we get my brush. This is where the only problem comes in. Shading can be quite difficult. Way too much shade.